Welcome back to FryMinis. I'm Eric, and today we're going to talk about handling player absences in your tabletop role-playing games. Look, it happens. Things come up, people's lives get in the way. There are a million reasons for someone to miss a game. So what do we do? If this topic sounds interesting to you, be sure to subscribe so you never miss one of my Dungeon Master tips for your Dungeons & Dragons games. Before we deal with the character, let's talk about the player. Everyone will miss a game here or there, but if absences or late arrivals become a problem, talk to the player. Most problems in real life and Dungeons & Dragons can be solved with an honest conversation. Engage your player privately and ask questions. If they have another regular event that's causing the problem, consider talking to the group about finding a new time that works for everyone. If you've expressed your concerns with the player and you're not getting anywhere, it might be time for a difficult conversation. And don't forget, it's critical to establish these expectations of attendance and commitment at the start of the campaign. Okay, so your player isn't at the game for whatever reason. How do you handle the character? Just like most things in life, there's no objectively correct answer, but I've got two options that should cover most groups, and be sure to stick around to the end for a bonus tip. Our first option is to play the character. So that means either the Dungeon Master or another player takes over that character and plays them for the session. Typically, the absent player's character takes kind of a back seat. I don't think anyone would ever expect someone else to be able to perfectly roleplay their character. And you'll probably want to go easy on using their consumables or making important character choices. Basically, you'd end up playing this character as kind of a background role. So simple strategies, going along with whatever the group decides. Pretty straightforward playstyle. And if you have enough advance notice, you might talk to the player ahead of time to get some insights into their strategies and planned character goals. If you like this option, it's a good idea to establish it at the start of the campaign. Some players might have strong feelings about someone else playing their character, and this just isn't an option for them. This style is particularly useful for very small groups where every single player on the battlefield makes a huge impact for combat balancing. The second option is to just hand wave away the character. If the character isn't going to be played, you could try to come up with some in-game excuse every single time. Maybe they're running an errand or staying behind at the camp, but this rabbit hole can get very tricky very quickly. My preferred style for addressing absent characters is to do nothing at all. You just magically ignore them. Now, if something happens that impacts the entire party, that'll happen to the same character too. So if you get captured, if there's a total party kill, or if you level up, everybody gets to play. Nobody's left behind. And yes, it can be a little strange if the party is adventuring through the dungeon and they end the session just before the boss battle. They're all banged up, and then at the start of the next session, that player is back and their character is sitting there at full health. But maybe the boss or the monsters target that player just a little bit more than normal. Even a wizard can be a meat shield. And ultimately, as Dungeon Master, I would rather the problem at the table be the players are in a little bit better of a situation than they would normally be, than me trying to come up with some kind of lame excuse every single week that somebody's not there. But if the players are just destined for a major battle the day the player is absent, maybe shave off an enemy or two, or consider giving the players a buff. Maybe they find a secret altar that gives them all bless or something. But let's just hope the absent character isn't the one holding all the potions. Okay, and my bonus tip is to just consider doing something else. Maybe run a flashback scene, or if you have enough time to prepare, do a one-off. Maybe one of the other players takes a turn as DM, or play something that's not your normal tabletop role-playing game. Or, and I know this sounds crazy, just spend some time talking. Worst case, you can always cancel the game and take a nap. Please just remember that people are people and they have lives. Absences and late arrivals are going to happen, but by establishing a plan early, you can keep your games running smoothly. Do your best not to punish players for an occasional hiccup. If something becomes a recurring problem, talk to the player, determine the cause, and offer solutions. And let your players know that they can talk to you if they have a problem with another player. Check out this video about capturing player feedback. Don't forget, we're all here just to have fun. I hope this video helps you keep your games flexible and seamless. Be sure to subscribe for more Dungeons & Dragons game tips like this, along with unboxings, reviews, and miniature painting. Check me out on Instagram, where I post hand-painted miniatures every Tuesday and Thursday. And let me know how you handle missing players in the comments below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.